Okay, so I'm not going to repeat the introduction because somebody activated their robot to come out here and stop me. Just kidding. I mean, just ridiculous how this just operates every single time. Um, so, uh, anyway, this is our. I went ahead and did the shuffle and pulled the indicator card. And we have the world. How appropriate. All right, so let me see here. Let me find you the world. I am going to read out of the book that I suggested last week. It's Tarot Connect with Yourself, Develop Your Intuition, Live Mindfully by Tina Gong. So, and so the world, and it was pulled up right, is fulfillment, completion, mastery, attainment, and integration. The upright meanings for those are finally the Fool reaches the world and feels complete. This is where the boundaries between self and other, emotion and action, identity and world come together as one. She has found success in whatever form she has defined for herself and lives her life authentically. While the Fool reveals in this stage, she knows that this cannot be the end, for life is made up of many cycles. So that's great. And in reverse, the words are incompletion, emptiness, lack of closure, irresolution, disappointment. And we can spin these in positive ways, right? Because they're all just lessons and things that we have to transcend and make different decisions on. The ones that are hard, ones that usually break our belief systems. But we have those belief systems in place, and that's what we're trying to get rid of. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. In reverse, as the Fool is as the Fool is nearing the end of her journey, she is fearful of taking the next step and realizing the goal that she set for herself long ago. Consciously or not, she may be stalling or delaying its resolution. On the other hand, there may be lingering moments of the past that rise up to haunt her. She may need to put some things behind her in order to finally complete her journey. And so, I don't know. I think that both kind of apply here, to everyone, really. The world reversed, and it's a beautiful thing, right? It's hard, and it hurts, but it brings you into unity with nature, with the world, with everything, with every current and every being. You know, I mean, pure harmony, pure bliss, and it's attainable for everyone. So, anyway, keep going. The world reverse can signal that you're close to completion, but losing focus. What is preventing you from completing this phase of your life? Are you being called upon now to tie up loose ends? Alternatively, this card could be signifying a lack of closure. Has a relationship ended, but you are still holding on? What will help you move on? And like we discussed in the conversation with Eric, where was that? Lack of closure. Never mind. I could use some things that he said. The world reverse can signal that you're close to completion, but losing focus. All right. Well, he didn't come through then. Sorry. I was trying to channel and remember that because it came in and it left. I should have said it when it came up. So, great significator card for all of us. Anyway, there are actions under that you can go into more detail on. Here is our first card. It is pulled in reverse. It is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is right here. Okay. This is the general. This is our environment. This is what's going on right now. Oh, Sharon's car's here now. Feeling attacked, paranoia, self-victimization, and defensiveness. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that interpretation, when anticipation of stress and danger becomes constant, we get the reversed Seven of Wands. Boy, has it become constant for everybody. Okay. The Fool may feel exhausted and ready to give up. She may feel overwhelmed from being constantly vigilant and defensive. Her perpetual state of alertness causes more stress than is needed. When she expects trouble, she seems to attract more of it. Okay. Here's the reflection part. Have you ever felt like the world was against you? Do you feel attacked by well-meaning family members or colleagues who judge your choices? Have you felt others were out to get you, only to discover it was a misunderstanding? Does feeling victimized stem from past wounds? How can you clear up the communication? That's good. I love this for us. Okay. So the Seven of Wands, upright. This is for the other side of the mirror. It's taking a stand, challenges, defending one's beliefs, and persistence. The Fool may find herself, and this is the interpretation, the Fool may find herself attacked from all sides and must take a stand to defend herself. Attaining and maintaining success are two different beasts. Others may vie for her position, and she may be defensive and on edge. This card may also be a call to stand with one's principles. Even when others are critical, she must maintain higher ground, regardless of whether others are playing dirty. Okay. In reflection, our values form a core part of our identity. When they are attacked, it can feel deeply personal. When was the last time you voiced a deeply held principle, only to be criticized for it? How did you react? Does defending your actions, beliefs, and values fire you up or wear you out? Did you successfully hold your ground, and was it worth it? All right. Then we have some action words under that. I'm going to put this here, and I believe that is definitely our current environment. So, our obstacles. No surprise here. The Emperor. Isn't it always? Kidding. So let me go to the Emperor. Okay. I did fully and get in the book so that I would know. Maybe I should have taken it. Y'all got it on video anyway somewhere. Yeah. So yeah. So I could go through this book a little bit faster because I knew this reading was going to be a little bit longer. So our obstacles, and it was pulled upright. Authority, structure, logic, masculine energy, protection, discipline. The interpretation for that, the Emperor is our ability to structure, organize, protect, and create stability. He does this through developing rules and systems, fostering discipline, creating boundaries, honoring values, and ruling with authority. As such, he accomplishes all his tasks with a fearsome efficiency. He is also a protective figure who is unafraid of conflict and will defend his borders without hesitation. And in reflection on this card, you may be surrounded by chaos. But harnessing your inner emperor can help bring a sense of calm. Aren't we all born out of chaos? Let me say that. Um, how can you become more assertive and stand up for yourself, your values, and your beliefs either at work or within relationships? What in your life needs organization and discipline? What areas could benefit from a firm hand? All of them? Oh, just kidding. I mean, it's not me. It's you. Don't they say the other way around? It's the other way around. Wait, it's not you, it's me? No, it's you. It's you, it ain't me. Alright, so for the reverse side of the mirror, this card, the obstacles. Tyranny, dictator, callous, avoidant, ineffective, entitled. The reversed emperor can either be an ineffective leader or a ruthless tyrant. He may wilt at the call of actual duty, but a moment later rage at a snide comment made about his clothes. With such an incompetent king, others may vie for his crown, and he may be unable to stop them. He may instead make a big show of his dominance, abusing his authority and hurting many in the process. In reflection on that, and these are to be positive. I mean, like, these are things like, there has to be a bad guy, right? In order for there to be a story. I mean, then it's just what? Well, no. Okay. Well, in our reality, in this reality. Okay. In reflection, is there an overreach of power either by you or someone in your life? What is your relationship to power or authority? Do you distrust it? Do you crave it? Sometimes we need to protect our boundaries, but we may believe that taking a stand can be too aggressive. Do you say yes when you mean no? This can damage your sense of self. And that's what I stopped doing. I stopped saying yes when I meant no. I believe James did too. And it's very hard. So, well, it's not as hard anymore. Just people want to, oh man, people do not like it. So those are our obstacles there. The highest and best that we can arrive at on the current timeline is the Queen of Swords. Let me get to the swords. Hold on just a minute and bear with me, please. Swords. Sorry. Oh, my cough's much better. I feel so much better. I'm still getting my voice back. So, this is the Queen of Swords. Here she is. Alright, and we did pull her upright. Integrity, principles, perspective, severe, aloof, truth. Severe. Sorry. Sever. Interpretation. The Queen of Swords is gifted with a nimble and perspective mind, and nothing escapes her notice. She is strict but fair. Though she, I'm sorry. I don't have my contacts on or anything, so I have to like read like this. So, and my eyesight got so much better. Like, I need to get the physiology and check. I need a home. Okay. Okay. She is strict but fair, though her detached and aloof air may intimidate others. For her, honesty above all is important. She always seeks the truth, even if it is painful. Her principles make her a powerful champion for her beliefs. She is guarded, but close friends will find a charming conversationalist. In reflection, how can we unite logic with feeling? When you have extreme emotions, can you just pause and try to observe them, as if observing another person? If the Queen of Swords, mind and heart, come together as one, how can you apply logic to your feelings so that you can channel them for the best possible outcome. That is just mind-blowing. Wow. And see, and I used to be able to do that. Oh my gosh, it was just so horrible. But it had to be, right? You know? God, I hope I'm not the only one doing this. Okay. So in reverse, our descriptive words here for interpretation are critical, pessimist, bitter, grudges, cruel, cold. In interpretation, reverse, this queen's intelligence is used as a weapon for bitterness. She may have been severely hurt in youth and is consumed by revenge, punishment, or hatred. Although her negativity is directed outward, it is likely because she feels empty within. She may be excessively critical, never satisfied, draining, and toxic. Unwittingly, she causes the same suffering to others that she herself felt. Yes, this is in reflection. Yes, the world is full of terrible cruelty, but do beauty, kindness, and wonder coexist beside it? Blocking out life's paradoxes makes us stagnant, sick, and weak. Do you believe that others only bring trouble and heartbreak? Without love, camaraderie, or friendships, hearts turn cold. What is the cost of being too guarded? And there are actions for those as well. So, wow. That's a beautiful way of looking at that. And in honor of the mirror and the other side, I'm going to leave it this way. Because I want everybody to come up. Okay. Alright. Next, we have the Queen of Wands. Pulled in reverse. This is beneath him and with which he can use. That's Queen of Wands. Let's see here. Hold on. Queen. Where's my queen? Here we go. Alright, so I pulled in reverse. Jealous, fickle, spiteful, vicious, bully, troublemaker. Okay. Interpretation. Reversed, this queen can lose her exuberant charm and self-assuredness. Knowing she cannot please everyone doesn't usually deter her from being her authentic self, but now she may suffer a crisis of confidence. She may stay at home hiding or change herself to fit different ideals. Alternatively, her fiery nature may run uncontrolled. She can be spiteful and malicious. In reflection, what has extinguished your inner fire? What makes you lose your belief in yourself? When we lack self-worth, we may take it out on others. Jealousy and a raging temper are associated with this reversed queen. She can stir up trouble just out of spite. How do you lash out? What happens after the anger subsides? Is it difficult picking up the pieces? Gosh, I mean, I don't know what side of the mirror I'm on this, because, I mean, I do everything with love, but I mean, like, it's, so, whew. Freaking robot system. Alright. Upright. We have cheerful, extroverted, warm, fun, disorganized, sensual, and passionate. Oh, well, these are things that we can use, right? So, the reverse thing. And yes. Oh, I was very... I was not happy. I was not happy. I was not happy when they took the babies. Okay. Cheerful, extroverted, warm, fun, disorganized, sensual, and passionate. The Queen of Wands burns with bright confidence, optimism, and determination. She doesn't expect to be liked by everyone, but regardless is a charming social butterfly. Her determination and exuberance help her to achieve goals. Fully aware of the influence that she has, she loves being the center of attention. And she has the power to spark a great fire in others. Reflection. This card challenges us to live every day to the fullest and harness our personal power. Every soul has an inner light. How do you let yours shine? Can you express who you are without fear, guilt, or shame? The more authentically we embody our true selves, the more we also appreciate the beauty of others. What is your unique beauty? And I think everybody should ask all themselves the same questions on all of these. I mean, like, for both sides. Both sides of that mirror. So we can use all the crazy stuff we all did before when we were all really hot. You know? Okay. This is the current from which we're moving away. It is the 7 of Wands. So we are moving away from this current. Wands. Well, here we are. Alright, and then reverse, since we pulled it in reverse. Feeling attacked, paranoia, self-victimization, defensiveness. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. So, the interpretation on that one. When anticipation of stress and danger becomes constant, we get the reversed 7 of Wands. The Fool may feel exhausted and ready to give up. She may feel overwhelmed from being constantly vigilant and defensive. Her perpetual state of alertness causes more stress than is needed. When she expects trouble, she seems to attract more of it. Reflection. Have you ever felt like the world was against you? Oh, didn't we read this already? Did I read a wand that was wrong? Yes. God, did it again. 6. The first one's a 6. Damn it. Oh, that messed up the whole thing. Oh, whatever. We're going to read it again, and then I'm going to go back at the very beginning and do that. How do you do that 2 weeks in a row? Ugh. No contacts. And not really, like, caring. I don't know. Yeah, that's horrible, huh? I'm not redoing this video. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Have you ever felt like the world was against you? Do you feel attacked by well-meaning family members or colleagues who judge your choices? Have you felt others were out to get you, only to discover it was a misunderstanding? Does feeling victimized stem from past wounds? How can you clear up the communication? Okay, cool. Upright, taking a stand, challenges, defending one's beliefs, and persistence. Woohoo! The Fool may find herself attached from all sides and must take a stand to defend herself. Attaining and maintaining success are two different beasts. Others may vie for her position, and she may be defensive and on edge. This card may also be a call to stand with one's principles. Even when others are critical, she must maintain higher ground, regardless of whether others are playing dirty. Our values form a core part of our identity. Our values form a core part of our identity. When they are attacked, it can feel deeply personal. When was the last time you voiced a deeply held principle only to be criticized for it? How did you react? Does defending your actions, beliefs, and values fire you up or wear you out? Did you successfully hold your ground, and was it worth it? That's what we're coming away from. Okay, the current that we're going into. Check it out. It's it's the Chariot, and it is in reverse. Okay. This is the current that we are currently on, and we are currently going into the future. The Chariot. Got it. And we pulled it in reverse. Which is unmotivated, distraction, narrow-mindedness, lack of control, and fixation. Okay. The interpretation. Reversed, the character may be so focused on his goal that he either does not see how he has changed in his pursuit, or that there are alternatives that may give him similar outcomes without the stress. On the other hand, the character may be experiencing diminished motivation or confidence, feeling overwhelmed and letting the opposing forces in his life take control. In reflection, if you find yourself in pursuit of your goals to the detriment of enjoying life, now may be a good time to pause and reconsider the path you are traveling. What kinds of sacrifices are you making to achieve your dreams? You may also be feeling a sudden lack of resolve. Does this stem from fear or more awareness of your shifting priorities? Very interesting. I love that. Beautiful. Man, I think that's what we're doing. So in reverse, or I'm sorry, upright, which would be just another interpretation of this card. I'm going to go ahead and put it down and not just hold it or whatever. It's easier for me. Maybe I should turn on the light? Oh, hold on. Saturn has a light. Hold on, Saturn has a light. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, that doesn't make it much better, does it? Or does it? Say hi to Saturn. Okay. Well, not much. That's okay. So upright, determination, focus, grit, movement, travel, direction. The interpretation. At the core of the Chariot card is grit, perseverance, and focus. The Fool must now walk the path that he has determined for himself. He has learned from the Lovers about his two opposing natures, which now must work together to pull the Chariot forward. The character must remain focused, take control of the situation, and ensure that he reaches his goal. In reflection, this card gives the impression of strong intent and willpower. When you have a goal in mind, but it seems difficult to reach, how do you deal with it? The Chariot asks you to call upon all your determination to see it through. The greatest victory is not whether or not you achieve that goal, but the journey that you take to accomplish it. Oh, that's pretty profound. And you can go through all the actions on that. So there's our cross. That's our cross. Let me go ahead and give the reading for the first card. This is our current environment, and it is the 6 of clubs, and it was pulled in reverse. I'm sorry, wands. Wrong game. 6 of wands. 9. Okay. 6. And this is our current, the current environment and events about him. No rewards, failure, no recognition, low confidence. Even though the Fool this is the interpretation, even though the Fool has worked hard, he feels he is not getting the reward that he deserves. A lack of praise has caused him to lose confidence. With no acknowledgement of the effort he has put in, he questions what success really is. Placing too much emphasis on external praise can lead him astray. He must learn to be less dependent on others' opinions and develop self-trust. Oh, I love that. Yes, agreed. In reflection, this card asks us to examine our need for validation. How do you measure success at work, in romance, or elsewhere? Why does getting praise make us feel good? Wanting praise is natural, but not when it becomes a replacement for self-worth. Are you ignoring your internal compass? Have you done something because you want to be cool? Yeah, I think everyone has. That's how you, All right, maybe not, because that's the lens I look at it through, right? So, okie dokie. So that's our cross. Very good. I will take a picture and I'll post it. So here is our next card. It is the Seven of Swords. Boo, boo, boo. Okay. This is the current environment and events. I believe that's what that is. So the Seven of Swords. Okay, and we pulled it in reverse. So I need to turn on the light. Yeah. Oh. Turn the light. Okay. It's getting kind of hot. Oh. I got chills after I sent that, and then I was like freezing after I sent that last message. Okay. So, Seven of Swords. We pulled in reverse, which is self-deception, malice, deviousness, secrets, conscience. Yeah. True. Touche. So, reversed self-deception can be at work. Wanting something so much, the fool may ignore all rationality and trick herself into believing a lie. An escalation of the upright situation is possible as well. There may be secrets, mind games, and layers of deceit that make it almost impossible to decipher the truth. This card reverse can also indicate a desire to free oneself from deceptions. So in reflection, what lies do you tell about your romantic or professional self, and why? Is there a convenient story you want to believe? A narrative that provides an escape from reality? I believe they call it dissociation. Anyway. Sometimes we want an easy way out so that we are not forced into taking action. What does it feel like to confront and reveal the truth to yourself and others? Interesting. So, other side is deception, strategy, tactics, cunning, resourcefulness. Interpretation. Sneakiness and deception are at work here. You or someone in your life may resort to cunning strategies or work in secret for their own agenda. They may be lucky and get away with it, or get found out, leaving nothing but shame and guilt. On a more benign level, this card can suggest that resourcefulness and tactics are necessary. The fool may need to be alert and clever to come out ahead. Mm-hmm. Reflection. This is why I just chose, this is why I chose what I chose. Looks can be deceiving. Is someone at work or at home putting on an act? Are you? When we have nothing to rely on except for our own resourcefulness, there is often no choice. Do you feel at a disadvantage? Cunning can be a survival instinct. Do you keep your secrets close to your chest? Your wiles could serve you well. Interesting. Interesting perspective on the current environment and people and events about him. The obstacles. Oh no, I'm sorry. What is this? Hold on. This is I am going to get better. I'm going to get better. I have to get into, like, clarity of mind. That's a great one. Okay. Oh, this is his attitude, signifies himself, his attitude in relation to the matter. Yes. This one signifies his house, his environment in the affair, the influence, people, and events about him. Sorry. So this one's 3 of Cups, and we pulled that upright. Let me get to that. Okay. So, the 3 of Cups, upright, is friendship, social circle, party, collaboration, celebration. Friendship and social gatherings are at the heart of this card. When the Fool expands her love toward more people, she finds friendship, camaraderie, mutual support, and compassion. This card can also indicate social events, parties, weddings, birthdays, and holidays. Anything that brings people together when it comes to creative projects. This card also relates to collaborations. In reflection, how important are friendships to you? What makes a good friend? What brings you together? Social circles can shape our identities. Through others, we find mirrors for ourselves. Friends point out blind spots and help us see things about ourselves that we take for granted. Has a friend helped you understand yourself better? Love it. Okay, so in reverse, we have isolation, gossip, cattiness, independence, competitiveness. The interpretation, when this card is reversed, 3 is a crowd. There can be a desire to be alone, and the Fool may feel stifled in social situations. Groups stymie her creative independence when others are unwilling to embrace a different approach or belief system. She may have to sacrifice some of her freedom for the sake of her friendships. This card can also indicate feeling excluded. Do your friendships feel unfulfilling? What is missing? Friendship is a powerful aspect of our lives that we can sometimes take for granted. As we grow into adulthood, friends take a back seat to romantic partners, family, and careers. How much effort do you put into friendships? Those with strong foundations survive. Has yours lasted? Beautiful. I love this card. I love both sides of that card, actually. Excellent. Okay. So, we have our 9th card. And it is an upside down 9 of Wands. Get to the wands. Hold on just a second. These are the obstacles and things that are standing in the way. So. And we pulled in reverse. Giving up, stubbornness, rigidity, inflexible, retreat, burnout. Oh yeah. Way past burnout. Oh, did y'all zoom in on that? That was nice. Focus. Resolve is lost. Many challenges and obstacles stand in the way, and the Fool buckles under stress. He's ready to go. He's ready to give up. Alternatively, this card signals that too many boundaries have been built. Suspicion and fear leading to defensiveness. The long and arduous struggle has taught him that to survive, he must create defenses. But these can become a self-made prison. Are you ready to give up? This is reflection. Are you ready to give up? In difficult moments, we can choose to dig in or let go. It's a fine balance. If you felt like this before, but pushed ahead, what were the results? If you didn't, do you wish you had kept trying? Consider the regrets, consider the regrets you could have now. What would you regret more? Taking a stand and failing, or walking away without knowing? That's a good question. Oh yeah, and then upright. as perseverance, determination, adversity, exhaustion, last stand. The interpretation. Trials and tribulations have defined the wands, and the fool is bruised and battered from strain. Exhausted and humbled, he stands with great determination. Pure willpower and perhaps stubbornness have gotten him this far. This card is about establishing and protecting boundaries. A line has been drawn, and the fool has defended himself to both great success and great cost. Think about an adversity you successfully overcame in your personal, romantic, or work life. How do you feel looking back on it? Let your resilience be motivation for what you're dealing with now. Did you have more strength than you thought? Oh. Look at your battle scars, too. What price did you pay for success? How did it shape how you deal with challenges? Those are very profound questions in reflection. I love it. All of it. Both sides. Okay. Now, this is the card that we focus our intuitive powers on and interpret the reading for, and we have the Star. So, yes, the song, yes. I hear it. Okay, we have the Emperor, the Chariot. Alright, the Star. Yes, she's a star. And so are you. So is everybody. So is everything. We're not going into all that. Okay. So the Star. And we pulled this one upright. Hope, faith, healing, regeneration, inspiration, and guidance. Boom. Love it. Okay. Let's see. After the Fool's, this is the interpretation. After the Fool's encounter with the Tower has left her stripped back to her core being, she finds the Star. It is here, even in the rubble of broken systems and clear delusions, that she recognizes all that she is blessed with. She is filled with a deep faith that she has all that she needs within herself to find fulfillment. The Star knows that the core of her humanity, her spirit, is untouchable. And in reflection, you may be in the process of healing from a terrible life challenge. It's a temple because it looked like it. No glasses. Perhaps you have discovered your own inner strength, resilience, and the immortal light that glows within. How does loss clarify what is eternal in us? Your inner compass has led you through loss, grief, or trauma to be reborn as you are now, more authentic than ever before. I think that's great for everybody. There is no way you didn't grow through this. Oh my God. Okay, so let's look at the reversed reading on here. And look at the positivity in it, actually. Faithlessness, discouraged, despair, hopelessness, and uninspired. Oh. Okay. So, I'll just read now. So reverse. When the Star is reversed, the Fool's faith in herself and the universe is evaporated. Perhaps the stars are now covered by clouds, and whatever the Fool needed for guidance is being obscured. But in all our hearts, our inner star can guide us even through the darkest of nights. The Fool must make the choice to either rise to the occasion and trust in herself, or become lost to the night. When the light of our inner star is dimmed, we may experience a loss of hope. What have you lost faith in? Where can you find renewed hope? Reversed, the star can also indicate being uninspired and bored at work. Well, I don't know what animal that was. How can you rediscover your purpose again? What once brought a sense of excitement into your life, and what once brought a sense of excitement into your life, and how can you bring it back? Beautiful. The action words on here for the upright are cultivate optimism and bring light. Action words on the other, find inspiration, rediscover purpose, just try. I love it. So, that is our current timeline. This was a much longer reading. Oh my god, hold on. Jeez. I found my new speaker. One, like my speaker, it hasn't been plugged in months, and it just all of a sudden turned on and was working. Which I don't even have a charger to. It's just weird, but I was jamming out here. Here we are. Here's our reading. We have our significator card, just the world, and here are all our other cards here. There's our spread. All right. Well, y'all have a good night. Oh, I don't see Saturn. And his cage is still kind of murky. I'm not happy. I'm not pleased with it after we glitter bombed it. So, okay. Good night. Namaste. I will post the novena for this week. Love you.